Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Chapter 13. O Shri Hari, you are the Supreme Saint, ocean of kindness and the intimate friend of Gopals and Gopis. O Shri Hari, please manifest yourself to me. Brahmadev had to steal cows and calves in Gokul to see your godliness. At that time, you yourself become cows of the calves and manifested the godliness in you to Brahmadev. You crushed Kaliya Cobra and Yamuna and sent him to Ramanakadweep to free Gopals of his menace. Likewise, I request you to trample my misfortune to rid me of all fears. O Hari, I am most ignorant devotee of yours, undeserving and not suitable for your blessings. But even then, I request you to please oblige me by your favor to free me from all worries immediately. Now listen. Pankat, Hari, Lakshman Vitu, and Jagdeo together ran around collecting donations for the mutt of Sri Gajanan Maharaj. Believers readily subscribed, while some mischievous people taunted them, saying, "Why should your saint need donations? You always say that Sri Gajanan Maharaj is a great saint and is capable of performing any miracle. Then why should he need money for his mutt? Kuber is his banker. Just draw a hundi in the name of Kuber instead of going from door to door for money." At this Jagdeo laughed and said, "This begging of donations is for your own good. There is no need to build a mutt or a temple for Sri Gajanan Maharaj. All this exercise is meant for bringing happiness to you. The whole universe is a mutt for Sri Gajanan Maharaj. All these forests are gardens, and earth a cot for him. The 8 siddhis serve him like maids. He does not care for you, as his glory is entirely different from what you imagine it to be. How can a candle help the sun to diffuse the darkness? The sun himself is light and does not need a candle at all. How can the watchman bring grandeur to the emperor? Human beings desire material pleasure, and that can be fulfilled by this good deed. Remember that the medicine is required to cure the disease of the body and not of the soul. Body is susceptible to diseases, but not the soul. What of that? Even birth and death does not affect the soul. Thus, this medicine of punya, good deeds, is required to protect your material pleasures, which are in your body, and the sin, its diseases. This medicine of punya will destroy the sin. Therefore, increase your punya and stop all this perverse thinking. Sow the wealth of good deeds to reap the crop of happiness. Grain sown on rocks get wasted, as they never germinate. Bad desires and acts are like rocks, and grains thrown on them will be consumed by birds and insects only. There is no better punya than rendering service to a saint. At present, Sri Gajanan Maharaj is a gem among saints. A single grain sown gives out a bunch of grains. Likewise, anything given for the cause of a saint adds to your punya countless times. One grain gives back multiple grains, same as in the case with punya. Hearing this, the slanderers kept quiet, as truth always puts an end to all arguments. Donations can be collected only with the help of men having prestige in society. Ordinary persons are of no use for such a work. People then started the work of constructing a compound wall around the plot acquired for Sri Gajanan Maharaj. Everybody in Shigao extended help for this work. The material, like stones, lime, and sand for the work, was carried in bullock carts. At that time, Sri Gajanan Maharaj was sitting in the old mutt. He thought that unless he himself went and sat in the new place, the work of construction won't be expedited. Thinking so, he climbed up on a bullock cart carrying sand to the new place of the mutt. The cartman, being a Mahar by caste, immediately moved away from the car. Sri Maharaj asked him the reason for his such behavior, and added that he, being a saint, a Paramans, was not affected by the contact of untouchables. Thereupon the Mahar said, "It is true, but even then it is not proper of me to sit beside you on the cart." Maruti became one with Sri Ram, but never sat by his side. He always stood before him with folded hands. Sri Maharaj agreed and asked the bullocks to follow the cartman. They really behaved well and brought the cart without the cartman to the desired place. Sri Maharaj got down and sat in the center of the plot where the temple stands at present. This place is in 2 survey numbers, 43/45. The spot where Sri Maharaj sat was treated as a center for construction, and for doing so they had to take land from both survey numbers. In fact, they were sanctioned only 1 acre of land, but due to the center already being fixed as above, an encroachment 11 guntas of land was done for the construction of the mutt. They dared do this because the collector had promised to allot more land after looking to the progress of construction. But some mischievous elements reported the matter to the government. The devotees were disturbed at the news and informed Shri Maharaj that an officer by the name of Joshi was coming to inquire the matter of encroachment. Shri Maharaj laughed and said that the fine imposed for the encroachment would be exempted. It proved true. Sri Joshi, on going to the inquiry, passed orders accepting the fine imposed on Sri Gajanan Maharaj Trust. When this order was received by Hari Patil, Hari Patil felt very remembered the episode when he had beaten a Mahar. At that time also, Sri Maharaj had promised him protection and ultimately saved Hari Patil from prosecution. Thus, whatever Sri Maharaj has said proved true. Now I will narrate the miracles performed by Sri Maharaj after coming to the new mutts. A man named Ganga Bharti came to Shega from a village Savdad near Mehka. He was suffering from leprosy and his whole body had become rotten with cracks on both of his legs. The disease had eaten away his fingertips, reddened all the skin, and he had itching all over the body. Ganga Bharti was tired of suffering, and so when he heard of Sri Gajanan Maharaj, he came to Shega. The devotees there did not allow him to go near Sri Maharaj as the disease was contagious. They advised him to get the darshan of Sri Maharaj from a distance. Despite this advice, one day Ganga Bharti took an opportunity, rushed and direct darshan of Sri Maharaj by prostrating and putting his head on the feet of Sri Maharaj. Putting his head on his feet. Sri Maharaj gave a big slap on his head, and as he got up to look at Sri Maharaj, he again got slaps on both of his cheeks. Thereafter, Sri Maharaj kicked him by his feet and spat at him. The spittle that fell on Ganga Bharti's body was treated by him as a prasad, and he, like an oilman, massaged it all over his body. Looking to that, a person standing nearby criticized him for applying the spittle to his already rotten body. He advised to wash it away by soap and keep away from such actions of blind faith. He even went on to the extent of saying that Ganga Bharti should better take some medicine instead of coming to such madman like Sri Gajanan Maharaj. Ganga Bharti smiled and said, "You are wrong. There is nothing unclean with saints. Kasturi will never emit bad smell. What appears like a spittle to you was in fact a medicinal ointment, and it smells like musk. If you doubt, just touch my body and smell. You will find that there is no trace of spittle in it. It is all medicine. I'm not a fool to treat the spittle as an ointment. Since it was not meant for you, it looked like a spittle to you. You do not know the greatness of Sri Maharaj. To prove my statement, let us go to the place where Sri Maharaj takes his daily bath, and wherefrom I will take the mud and apply it to my body." Both of them went to that bathing place. Ganga Bharti took the mud from the place, and it turned into ointment in his hand. The critic did the same thing, but it remained only mud in his hand. This made him realize the real thing, and so he surrendered to Sri Gajanan Maharaj. Nobody allowed Ganga Bharti to go near Sri Maharaj, so he used to sing bhajans sitting away from him. He had a melodious voice, and was a good singer too. This continued for a fortnight, and then there was a miracle. The redness of his body disappeared, and the ear laps regained normal luster. Cracks on his feet closed, and the stinking from the body vanished. Ganga Bharti continued singing bhajans in a sweet, clear tone. It pleased everybody. Anasuya, Ganga Bharti's wife, along with her son Santosh Bharti, came to Shega to take her husband back home. They, with folded hands, said, "Your disease is cured by the grace of Sri Maharaj. So we request you to take permission from him to go home with us." Ganga Bharti replied, "Please don't pray to me. I no more belong to you. Sri Maharaj slapped and brought me to my senses, saying that I should not defame the saffron robes I wear. My eyes are open now, and so wish to keep away from family life. Santosh Bharti, now you better go home with your mother and be obedient to her, and keep her happy. Follow the ideal of Pundalik for rendering service to the mother. That will bring you blessings from Vasudeva. If I return to Savdar, the disease will catch me again. So do not force me. Till now I belong to you. But hereafter I devote myself to the Almighty God to free me from the cycle of life and death. This change in my thinking has come by the grace of Shri Gajanan Maharaj. Please don't tempt me any more. Saying so, he went back to Savdar and himself stayed at Shegal. Daily evening, sitting before Shri Maharaj, he used to sing bhajans which enchanted everyone. He was completely cured of the disease and then went to Malakpur, Malkapur, as per the orders of Shri Maharaj. Once in the month of Posh, Sam Singh came to Shegal and requested Shri Maharaj to come with him to his village. He reminded Shri Maharaj that he had come some time back with the same invitation, but he was told to come later on. Accordingly, he had come now to take Shri Maharaj to Madgaon. Shri Maharaj went with him. Many people gathered at Madgaon and took his darshan. Jam Singh arranged grand feasts to celebrate the visit, and Madgaon became second Paithan. At Paithan there was Saint Eknath, and Shri Gajanan Maharaj was at Madgaon. Many singers groups reached there to sing bhajans in the praise of God. Cooks started preparation of food on a large scale, and when it was halfway through, Shri Maharaj said to Jam Singh, today is Chaturdashi, which by nature is an empty tithi, so it is better to arrange the feeding of people tomorrow, which is Purnima. Whereupon Jam Singh said that the food was nearly ready and people had gathered to take prasad. Shri Maharaj said, what you say is correct in your own way, but it is not acceptable to the Almighty God. Jam Singh, this food will go to waste. You men of family always wish things to happen as per your desire, but it is not possible. Even then, as people sat in rows to take food, clouds gathered in the sky and it started raining heavily with thunderstorm. The roaring lightning and the storm uprooted many trees, and in a short time the downpour spread water everywhere, even in the food. All of the food was wasted. Jam Singh then said to Shri Maharaj, O Maharaj, all people are greatly disappointed by these rains. Now tomorrow at least it should not happen like this. It is not rainy season to rain, so it appears to have come just to destroy my preparations. Such untimely rains may raise the crops, and people will taunt me, saying that this is the fruit of Jam Singh's punya. Thereupon Shri Maharaj assured him that it will not happen like this the next day. And then he just looked up towards the clouds, and in a moment they all vanished, and clear sunlight came out. Such was the willpower of Shri Gajanan Maharaj. Next day, Jam Singh held a bandara and fed all the people of the village. This tradition of feeding the people on this particular day still continues at Madgaon. Jam Singh surrendered all of his estate at the feet of Shri Gajanan Maharaj. On this occasion of the visit of Shri Maharaj, many people at Madgaon became his shishyas, among whom was a young boy by the name of Pundalik Bhokre. He was the only son of Ukirda, a Kunbi by caste. It is customary in Berar to name a child Ukirda when the survival of such children is doubtful. Similarly, Pentania in Telangana and Kerapunja in Maharashtra are the names given to children to ensure their survival. This Pundalik was visiting Shegar regularly on every Vadya Ekadashi, like a Varikar regularly going to Pandharpur, Dehu and Alandi. So was the routine of Pundalik to go to Shegaon every year for the darshan of Shri Gajanan Maharaj. Once there was a spread of plague epidemic in Berar, and people left their houses and started living in open fields away from towns and villages. In this disease, the patient first gets shivering and then temperature. Eyes become blood red, followed by an eruption or tumor on some of the joints of the body. Then the patient loses his senses and dies. This disease was never seen in India in the past. It was rampant in Europe, from where it came to India and spread all over the country. It made people to leave their houses and reside in open fields to protect themselves. This terrible killer disease came to Madgaon also. It was a day of Vadya Ekadashi, and Pundalik had to go to Shegaon as per his routine. He was feeling feverish, but even then he left for Shegaon with his father. After walking about 10 miles, he was hot with fever and could not walk a step ahead. A tumor also erupted in his armpit and he felt completely exhausted. Looking to his condition, his father anxiously inquired about his health. Pundalik said that he had a high fever, a tumor in his armpit, and was feeling extremely weak. Pundalik with folded hands said, O Gajanana, please see that my Vadi, routine of coming to you in Vadya Ekadashi, is not disturbed. Let me reach your feet today. Once I reach Shegao, I would not mind death thereafter. Please protect me from this plague enemy till I reach Shegao. Visits to shrines is only possible if you are in good health. Looking to the condition of Pundalik, his father felt very sorry and tears rolled from his eyes. He prayed to the Almighty God to save his only son from this calamity. He offered Pundalik to get a bullock cart for his journey to Shegao. However, Pundalik replied, No, I must go to Shegao on foot only. Slowly I will walk and reach Shegao somehow. If I die on the way, please carry my body to Shegao and don't worry. Saying so, Pundalik started walking slowly and with great difficulty reached Shegao. He saw Shri Gajanan Maharaj and prostrated at his feet. Looking to Pundalik, Shri Maharaj pressed his own armpit by his hand and said, Pundalik, your danger is averted, so do not worry at all. When Shri Maharaj said so, the tumor in the armpit of Pundalik suddenly vanished. He was, however, feeling a bit of weakness, but that too disappeared when Shri Maharaj ate the 2 morsels of Naivedya offered by Pundalik's mother. Pundalik began feeling normal. This was a result of Guru Bhakti and an example to be noted by non-believers. It shows that devotion to a proper Guru never goes waste. Real Guru is like having a Kamdenu at home to fulfill all of your desires. After completing his rituals of Vadi, Pundalik returned to Madhya. If you read this Kshetra, all of your dangers will be averted too. It is a biography of a great saint and not an imaginary story. Everything given in this book is real and actual and factually correct. Nobody should show any disbelief in the story of a great saint. May this Gajanan Vijay Granth, written by Daskanu, bring happiness to all. Thus praise Daskanu. May good come to you all. My obeisance to both Hari and Har. Shubham Bhavatu. Here ends chapter 13. Swami Samarsa Gurnath Shri Gajanan Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Gajanan.